Einstein.
What's going on, guys? It's Urban Gamer, and today I'm gonna bring you a 25,000 NHL build for Hockey Ultimate Team, or a 25K build. I'm gonna show you guys some good players that you can get with bargain wise, and probably the way to win and what you should look for actually if you want to do your own style. So let's get into the video and I'll show you what we got. Okay, guys, we'll start with my first line. We're going to go with the left one. We got Cogliano. Cogliano's going really cheap, but you see his speed is 90. So he's going for 850 right now. So I think that's a steal. You want a guy to be able to get behind the defense with these low players that really don't snipe. He can get a lot of cross creases coming from the center, actually, which is Turris. Turris is probably the most priciest guy on this team. He's going for 6,600 last time I got him. He'll be cheaper. If you want a guy cheap, get him late night. Guys are trying to sell him while they sleep, and they'll put a small price up there, so you guys get them while they're cheap. So 6,600 at the point I got him, maybe a little bit cheaper. Right wing, we got Gaudreau. Gaudreau actually cost me 3,000. I like the player. He's probably one of the best bargain players next to Gaborik in the game. But he does what he needs to do, and you'll see it as you play with him. Okay, so let's go to the second line. Second line, we're gonna start to the left. D. Archibald. I like this guy. I like him for his size and the fact that he's a grinder. You see 6'3", 212 pounds. I like him. He does what he needs to do. You kind of need that enforcement on this side, on the left side sometimes. I kind of snuck him in the second line so people be surprised to see him. For my center, actually, I'm sorry, Archibald, he's going for 500 actually got him for. Galchenyuk, I don't know if I pronounced his name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. This is my guy right here. He's a good playmaker. You see those hands, 87. He's actually going for but he was going for 2,000. But for those hands, you're going to be able to create a lot of things, okay? So there's a lot of things when you do a lot of dekes and stuff, you want a guy to have good hands. And he gets it done. He's good, strong second line center. Grabner is my right wing. He's going for 850. This guy is another bargain player. You see the speed he can get behind the defense also. And then we're going to go to line 3. Bodker, another speed guy. He's actually, I like him because he's left-handed on the left side. So is my other guy, but this guy, he's surprising with that speed on the left side, being left-handed. Another cross crease guy. Remember, you're not going to be sniping a lot in these upper ones. I'm going to be able to snipe, I think, so we'll see when I start playing these few games. But if you're lower level, get your 25K and then just get these guys and just work on the cross crease, because by the earlier, when you get higher into the divisions, you're going to be able to have to go to that cross crease at points too. All right, and then this guy, the center, Ribeiro. I like this guy. He's 6 feet, not that big, 177 pounds, kind of light, but you see those hands, 91 hands, and he's going for 850. No, 650. I'm sorry, 650. And Boker's going for, back to Boker, I'm sorry, he's going for 1,200 just for that speed. A lot of people like him, but Ribeiro, oh my gosh, look at those hands, 91. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Just a small guy, light on his feet. So when he gets a little bit of contact, you just gotta make sure there's space to get that pass off. Okay. Another guy that you actually see in the higher rounds, but he's still cheap, is Tatar. I like him. I've always liked him. He got it done. Two-way forward, right wing. He's going. Let's see what he's going for. He's going for 700. Really cheap, 700. Okay. Now we got Sharp right wing. Sharp. Everybody loves Sharp. And if you pick a team, he's going to have to be on your team lower level. He's going to have to, okay? Try to get his Movember card. I wish I would have got it. It's on the market right now. It's going for a lot. But in the higher levels, you guys try to get his Movember card. Okay? In our center, we got the Plotkin. Don't know how to pronounce his name. 5'11". But he holds his weight, though, 198. So you got to respect that. So I like him. Not really too great, but I need a guy that can take some contact, and that's why I have him there. His hands are decent, defense is decent, so you got him playing both sides of the puck. And Zuccarello, you'll see him a lot actually in the mid levels. I'd say Division 6 to Division 4. He's a good grinder. He gets it done. He's a playmaker, actually left wing playmaker. You don't see that much. I like him. 89 speed, and you're actually gonna use him. I actually use him with his size. I use him to be a speedster, but at the same time, I can go up the middle and pass it. He'll blow past him, and then he'll drop like a cross crease when they least expect it. Defense, you're gonna. I mean, it's to each his own. Defense, you're gonna. It's not really at this level. You just gotta protect against cross crease. One of my gems in this whole build right here is Green, Clefbaum, Green over here, and then E. Johnson. I mean, it's your choice with this. There is not much you can really do on the defensive side, so I'm not really gonna go into it. Everybody has their preference, but what I like to do is I like to get guys where they're two-way forwards. Two-way forwards at this level do a lot for me. I'm more offensive mindset, so I got Ward and I got Subban actually behind. Let me see. I can't switch. Why can't I switch him? Oh, you know what? I got Ward and then my backup is Subban. So that's what I did with my goalies. But let's get into some gameplay and I'll show you how these guys worked. All right. Okay, guys, starting off with Platinec, and I just want to kind of see, and I'm sorry for murdering the names, I just played the game very well. But I'm trying to fill out the game, and you can see I got Sharp coming across in that snipe zone, and actually snipe with Sharp pretty well. Surprised he's such a good sniper at the few games that I did play. And you just got to find your spots, you know, that, like I said, they're good with contact. So when you do that, this one right here, it goes to Cogliano, and you can see I could play the wall very well with him. He absorbs contact very well. And again, I found that snipe zone and came across for that snipe. And I thought I'd be doing more one-timers, but I started off pretty good with the snipes in the game one. So it really actually surprised me on how good they are. This one we have Green. He passes a Gallianchuk. Sorry for murdering his name again. I dangle him a little bit, come across for the one-timer. He gets the rebound and puts it right back in. Like I said, you guys see the contact these guys are getting, and they're bouncing right off. This one right here, you see Grabner with the speed, got behind the defense, so was able to snipe that goal also. And that's game one. Actually, I ended up winning that game 4-1. Pretty easy game. I'm pretty skilled, so I don't want to make it seem like you could do this all the time with any team. But these guys pretty much held their own. Like I said, this is a cheap team. And I can't remember what players he had, but he had some pretty solid players also. Game two, we're going to start off at we're going to start off with Turris on the face-off, and he hit Drew right out the gate. Look, it got past the defense with his speed, came back to that snipe point, boom. I don't know if you guys know the snipe point has changed. You'll see it's in between those two lines. Ribeiro on this one, he hits Turris real quick, dangle him a little bit. I watch him, hit it with the one-timer, boom. Remember I told you about the playmaking center. And this other goal, this is with Tartar. Remember I said I got him on the right side, so I had him left-handed. He comes across, he gets tripped, and but actually got it in. It was pretty good hands on that, and that won that game 3-1. I pretty much dominated these last two games, you guys. What I did on defense, I just protected against the cross crease. So I've dominated these two games, got a total of 7 goals to their 2. So I did pretty good. Like I said, it's a high division. I'm pretty skillful. But as you see in the stats, one thing I want to focus on is the time on attack. It's 10:37 to his 2:49. And look how many shots I had, 32 shots. So I really did good on that. And I want you guys to understand that when you control the puck, you're probably going to win the game. Again, great team, guys. And I just want you guys to see what you can do with this 25K build. Thanks.
Einstein